All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. 2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go!
Cut. Right. Double tight, guys. Double tight. 4 down. 4 down. Check. Check. Whip. 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 Watch the whip. Alert flare. Alert flare. 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 Hey. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
On first down, Turner. And he's got some space here. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His third touchdown. To strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Set, ready? 10-2 saw.
45.
At 61, matchbox lights.
Watch the slant. Shift, shift.
Ready?
They'll run on first down. It's Moore. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Go now.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Box drop.
45 the mic.
Hey.
Check.
Hey, Sam on.
45. Check back.
Now Manning. Flush to his right. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Check. 45 the mic.
Go out.
Let's go, defense.
Yep.
Let's go, defense. And here we go. Jam.
Hey, Charlie.
45's the mic.
Right.
Manning now on first down. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
45. Mike,
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On first down, Moore. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
From the 16, Luck. Throw left side complete. That's Barry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Luck on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Let's go.
Quo.
Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic.
Hey, exit.
Go. 45's the mic. I'm coming. 45's mic. 45. So we got man.
On fourth down, Lock. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. To throw, Vick. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's now fourth down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Jack. Hey, Will. Watch it.
They'll try and run for it.
I got you, boy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Play action now. Vick. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick.
That's been a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Check 24. Check 24.
Watch the safety creep. Check 26. Check 26.
3rd and long for Vick. Over the middle, it's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
But it brings up 4th down.
4th down, Vick. It's caught. Jones. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. That throw by Vick, incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Henry. Here's Mike. I'm coming for you. You mine. Switch, switch, switch. Eddie Weber. Check three, check three, check three. Check 99, check 99.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Good job, D.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Hey, watch number 33. Watch number 33. He can't hang. Rock, get me. Slam, slam. Watch twist. Watch twist. Hayward. 4, check 4. Slam, slam, slam.
From the gun, Vick. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's asking. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say asking.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking to throw again on second down. Vick steps away. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Check, crunch, crunch. Check 50, check 50. Switch, switch.
First down, Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Vick to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Finding room at the 30. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down. For a running back, that's kind of depressing, right? You get all that yardage, but still no first down.
Well, it was a mile, maybe a mile and a half to the first down mark.
Yeah.
So he did all he...
And how about this, a fake? Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The intended receiver there, Allen.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Yeah. You don't want no. Get it.
Here's Manning to throw. He's got Harrison left side complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play.
70 Indy. Coming for son.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Got it.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up second and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Let's get it. Go, go.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Now.
Rip left.
Manning now to throw. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
T.Y. Hilton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Point after, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 4 down. 4 down. Alert. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. Three. Back. Zoom, zoom.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's got White here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vick, and that's intercepted. It's Darius Leonard, the 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
218, chop. Bravo. 5.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ready? 80 Gator. 80 weapons.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
On 2nd down now, it's Moore. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
36, 36.
Blue draw Corkers. Deep rip.
Shotgun now for Manning. And he's got his man Hilton. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
General Woods.
To throw again on 2nd down. Manning escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Down. 50. Plant. Hey, orbit.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, G. We got to get
Two.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. Complete to Hilton. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a two-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Come on now, let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Manning. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Manning going to throw. Forced out to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, let's go, D. That's what I'm talking about, D. That's what I'm talking about.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. Third down now to follow. They'll keep it on the ground. Moore. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was
a mistake,
yes,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
At the Colts 29-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Vick. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Max 22, Max 22.
Operating from the gun. Vick dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. From the gun, Vick. He's going to and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
On the double.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Flush to his right. James has got it. Complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw, it's Manning. He's going to let this go end zone for Hilton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.